Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Canadian Macdor, and this is going to be the next video with the King's Raid, with the Beginner's Run, episode #1. You'll be seeing in the background here, we'll be getting a few heroes, Castle, Frey, Clara, or Roy, and Cleo. Um, we'll be going over how to place your champions, how to get your gear on, and during this time, it's going to be showing the quick tutorials. I'm going to be skipping over these because again, once you get into the game, it's going to show you these tutorials to begin with, so it's something that we should have to go over with here. Instead, we're going to be talking about reaction time. Now, I did mention this in the video at the very beginning of the introduction about reaction time into the PvP aspect of it and how this is going to help with your gaming increase. Now, reaction time or reaction speed is the interval time between a stimulus such as a visual, physical, sound, that initiates the movement through our muscles or via our nervous system. Now, getting better at this will allow us to react to situations, especially in the PvP aspect of this game, quicker. Now, with this PvP game, this is not like your basic turn-based game where, you know, the one player goes and you go back and forth. This is a game where you're thrown into basically a mosh pit and you have to react accordingly to the other team, the other member, or the other PvP competitor. Um, so, knowing this and understanding this, you're gonna have to understand the team you're going up against, their skills, their motives, what their win con is, what your win con is, and to react to it. Now, this is gonna have to adapt prediction into the concept as well, because you're going to have to predict when they're going to do it, but having that good strong reaction speed to be able to counter what they're going to do is the main concept here. Just to give a basic example, say Neuraxis, who you'll see later on in this video, uses his defense buff, okay, and you get, I believe there's a attack speed decrease from Neuraxis as well. Now, you know this comes and it acts. Now, your main DPS, your sub DPS, your healer, and your tank are now, attack speed down. The other team has defense up. Okay, now you have to be able to react to that. As soon as you see this coming, you have to react to the action of Neuraxis doing his skill and knowing what that skill looks like. And say you had Scarlet on your team. Now she's got a cleanse on herself, cleanse on the team, but also a debuff or strip of the opposite team. So as soon as you see that comes, you activate your skill, counter their skill. Now they're stripped of all their buffs, your team's cleansed, and now you can have your DPS and sub DPS do the damage that they're meant to do, and hence giving you the advantage in the PvP game. Now, when it comes to this, training for reaction time and reaction speed can be difficult, but it's also attainable. The easiest way to do it, a very simple one to do, is basically with your fingers. You can get an app or somewhere on YouTube where it has a changing color. Now, with that changing color, give it to each one of your fingers a different color. Now, when the changing color comes, you react to it with your thumb. Touch the finger to the thumb. As you get better at this, you can go quicker speeds, quicker reactions, and with this is going to, in turn, help you with your reaction speed in the game. Now, this isn't just this is not going to help just with your PvP. It can help with a lot of other things, but the other thing you're going to have to do with this game is understand the heroes and understanding what each hero does. Does this hero do a strip? Does this hero do a buff? Does this hero debuff my team? Is this the damage dealer? And that's where that win con that I talked about earlier comes into effect. So that is the first thing we're going to talk about, was reaction speed into the game and how you can do better with your PvP with that. So then let's jump back into the gameplay and we'll go forward from there. This is the beginner's ground, very first episode. This is the reroll process that I mentioned in the very beginning of my first video. Now, the reroll process here is a lot different than your usual reroll process you will get in other gacha games. With that in mind, this reroll process involves your unique treasures and what you're looking for in these unique treasures. When we get to that point in the game, you will see what I'm talking about, how we're going to get these unique treasures, and going forward, what we're going to look for. Now, while I'm getting to these unique treasures, I'm thinking to myself, okay, do I want a magic team? Do I want a physical team? Who do I want as my main DPS? Who do I want as my sub DPS? What I'm going to be looking for. And it's all going to come down based to on the treasures we pull, and whether I'm going to reroll or keep the treasures and go forward. Now, with this beginner's team, you've got, again, Castle, Frey, Cleo, and Roy. Now, Frey is a very good beginning healer. She's got a great CC shield. She's got a heal. She's got a damage amplifier. And if you give her unique weapon at the beginning of this chapter, which you can get, you'll be able to heal your whole team. So again, she's a great beginner's hero for healer. The other one I want to talk about is Cleo. Now, Cleo is slept on a lot. Cleo is a fire mage in this game, and she's got a lot of AoE damage. So if you can get her built properly with a lot of damage, you'll have a great EXP grinder. You'll have a great clear. She's phenomenal. And when I do this beginner's grind here, you're actually going to see I'm actually going to be keeping Cleo because I'm actually going to be pulling one of her unique treasures, which is great. Now, you're going to be seeing with this game, it's very generous with its rewards. The 15-day journey gifts, you get a free hero here with Marianne. With the Merry Christmas gift for new players only, which is only until Tuesday, December 31st. So, I mean, if you're going to join in the game, this is a great time to get in, get started, get a lot of great rewards. It allows me to now pick a hero, and we're going to go through the heroes here. You're going to see it goes all the way up to the Cecilia and the Lizard. I can't remember the Lizard guy's name, as I just keep passing over him. But it's a lot of heroes to choose from. So when we do this unique treasure grind, you now can see we've got a wide variety of heroes we can choose from. Alright, so now we get to chapter 1.4. We're going to go back. We're going to go up to the monthly or the memory archives. Okay, once we get here, we're going to click on it. We're going to go into our monthly Orval. Now this is where we're going to get our unique treasure grinds. You see at the very bottom, the blues, those are 100 unique treasure random. Now you go and you click on it, the play button, it comes up with a little video. Now this is the monthly birthday for each hero. Now you can watch them if you want, or you can skip through them. Completely up to you. If you want to get it done faster, just skip through it. It takes a lot less time. Now I'm going to cut back here, as this game does cut out every now and then. So now we're back at the very end. I've gone through all the videos. And again, I don't know if it's a little bit of a bug or what's going on, but it is something that happens, that it will kick you out of the game and you got to come back in. So I didn't want to go through all that, so I just cut it and cleanse it, and basically cleanse it so we can get right to the unique treasure pulls. So here I'm crafting the pulls, and this is where the reroll process truly begins. I go to my 7 pulls. We're going to open all 7 of these unique treasures here. And you can see it's a wide list of treasures. So this is the gotcha aspect of the game, right? The treasures, the weapons. So first one, we pull I think it's Urzi's unique treasure. Next one is a Neuroxus. Now I did speak about him early. He's a great magic tank, but he can also be a good physical tank. We get Mirror Cannonball, great early game damage dealer. I believe that's Nalia's. She's the Harpy, great CC. Tome Purgatory. This is the one I was talking about for Cleo. We did pull one of Cleo's unique weapons. The Golden Fragrance. This is a weapon for one of the healers. And the Succubus Buzz. As soon as I pulled that, I knew right away that was Ephesus. Now the Golden Fragrance is Cassandra's. You can see we pulled Cleo's, Nalia's, Miruru, Neuroxus, and Urza. So we got a good, strong, magic-based team there with those unique treasures. I got a good tank pull with Neuroxus, good damage dealer with Cleo, We can also go good damage either with the Succubus Epis, because we have a Succubus box. If we wanted to, because you do get a good physical tank at the end of Chapter 1, we could go with Urze and Miruru, because you will get the 2-star ticket in Chapter 2, which will give you a choice where you can pick up Miruru. Now, Miruru is a great DPS champion here. Lots of AoE, lots of stuns, lots of CC. She's great for early game clears, great for late game as well. I've seen her in late game PvP. Now, Urze I'm not too familiar with, so I'm kind of taking back from Urze. So we won't be going that route. So that's why I decided we're going to go the magic tank route with the Neuraxis, Cleo, Epis, and we can grab the Cassandra as well. Now, with the 2-star ticket, which we will get into more once we get there in Chapter 2, you'll have a choice of a couple of the tanks. Gao, there's Kalulu, he's a good Soul Weaver or healer. There's a couple other ones we'll go over when we get there. Talk about them a little bit more, and what they bring to the table, and if you should choose them or not. Epis is in it, Miruru's in it. But like here, I see Courage of Black Lightning. Black Lightning Call recovers his mana, increase and pulls him in. He gets mana back per person pulled in, plus it increases his defense. Great tank item. So I see this, I'm like, okay. I see Neuraxis, I see Cleo, I see Epis. This is a great time to use a magic base team, because I have Frey to begin with. I already have Cleo. I can pick up Epis from the 2-star, and I can get Neuraxis from that 5-star ticket and have a good tank. Right, now I was just going through them to show you each of the unique treasures. We're going to go to the heroes, and like I said, you can go through the heroes. This is where you can kind of pick and decide who you want to grab. They come down with the basic information, their class, what they do for damage, their information. So it's a great way to go into figure out what heroes you want to build, what heroes you want to grab. This is Cassandra. She's a really good healer, damage dealer, and also buffer. She increases your attack and your crit chance for your team. Plus, she increases your defense for a few seconds at the start of the battle. So, again, good healer. She's someone I am tempted to pick up for this grind later on, but I'm going to show you here in a second. So I'm leaning towards picking up with my 3-star ticket, which you get in the later chapters with her unique weapon. And there she is, Elias. Now, she is great. She's the priest, does magic damage. She gives magic defense to all your team. She does recover mana for all your teams, because if you have a high mana base team, she's great. She's basically like a mana battery. So, phenomenal team. She's got good heals, boost attack, boost defense. I believe she blinds with her S3. Don't quote me on that. I can't quite remember, but I know it does boost the mana and it does heal. I think it's knockdown, actually. It is knockdown. So again, you can see all the heroes here. We're going through them. We're talking. This is where I show you, if you weren't happy with your pulls, you come to the other. You go to your settings, go to other. You go to leave. You type in, yes, I agree to delete my account. And you do the rebuild process again. You get to the point where you go back to the memory archive, watch all the videos again, and then you're good to go. You do another 7 pulls. You're trying to pull for the champion you want to pull. Now this is where I get a little bit mixed up, because I wanted to do the summoning items, but you can't do this process until later on in Chapter 1, where if you summon 17 times, you will get a lot of, I think it's 1,500 deluxe potions, which is great for the beginners, because we're going to get you your damage dealer and your tank up to a high level. Now, this is a great spot too. Daily Ruby and special offer. You can get a 2-star ticket, 2-star hero costume if you want a ticket for 1,500 rubies. Usually these heroes down here, I believe they're 4,000 rubies, so it's a good discount, and there's some good heroes there. I like Demiel. It's a great physical tank, boosts physical defense. She's a physical tank, but if you need someone to help boost your physical defense, she's great to get in, disrupt as well. Now, like I said earlier, I was really happy with the pulls. I like this Neuraxis. Increases defense for all the teams. I have Cleo. I can get Epis. So I've got good damage deals on the way. I want a good solid tank in the front line. who's going to help me get through all of these chapters. So I picked Neuraxis. So perfectly happy. I level up. Because this too, you get some free rubies through the achievements. You do have the achievements open right now, but with this, we're going to equip his unique treasure. Now you can see there's 4 different areas there for each one of their. They have 4 different treasures you can pick, so you can swap them in and out if you want to get more. But this one's actually very good when it's a skill 1. It recovers mana based on hit, and it pulls members into the middle. So we're doing AoE, pull them in the middle. Cleo wipes them out with her skills. So good, great combination there. The same with Ebbs has some AoE as well, and she has some healing. So we're just going to do a quick, little quick tutorial that shows you how to upgrade the skills. We're going to upgrade the skills of Neuraxis. I'm going to equip the Tome of Purgatory to Cleo, which is her ultimate, or her S3. So, again, great damage dealing combo here. So again, I was very happy with these unique treasure pulls, so I'm not going to be, again, re-rolling here, but we did show you how to do the delete the account to bring yourself back here. So at the end of this, we're going to, there's not too much more doing. This is the re-roll process. I'm just picking up a few more things here to kind of finish up the first day. I will change my name to a name, so if you feel like you want to add me on, this is the Europe server, feel free to add me. Other than that, guys, next episode we'll be going through chapter 1, going through Tower Ordeals. Other than that, guys, have a great day, great week. Sorry again for the late video. I had to work late, and stay chilly, YouTube.